Hello, my people. Good day to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for joining me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ojola for Mindset Transformation Africa. And on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift, I want us to talk about our future self. I will read a statement that I believe will help you understand how to interpret you. All right, how to interpret you. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. To unlock the future version of yourself, you must first confront and evolve from the past version of who you once were. To unlock the future version of yourself, you must first confront and evolve from the past version of who you are, of who you once were. So today I want us to think about that statement for a minute, and then we delve deep into what does it really mean. All right, my interpretation of that statement. Let me start by saying this. Life, based on my observation over time, I believe life is an incredible journey. All right, I believe life is an incredible journey that is filled with twists and turns and ups and downs and all that. And along this journey, we often find ourselves looking ahead. We often find ourselves aspiring to become better versions of ourselves. We dream of a future where we've achieved our goals and are living our best lives. But to get there, we must first confront and evolve from the past versions of ourselves. So today we will explore why this journey of self-confrontation and evolution is essential, and how you can start on that journey today, how you can embark on it immediately. This is the first thing I want us to talk about: confronting the past. See, to unlock the future version of yourself, you must begin by confronting your past. This involves acknowledging your past mistakes and acknowledging your past experiences and acknowledging your past choices, both good and bad. See, it means embracing your history and understanding how your history has shaped you into the person that you are today. And how do you do that? The first thing I will encourage you to go and learn how to do is embrace self-awareness. See, the journey starts with self-awareness. Take the time to reflect on your past actions. Take the time to reflect on your past decisions. Take the time to reflect on your past behaviors. See, be honest with yourself. Like, be naked and not ashamed. Be honest with yourself about your strengths, about your weaknesses. Self-awareness is the first step, I believe, towards personal growth, and that will now lead you to learning from all the mistakes you've made. Mistakes are part of the human experience. That's why I don't gloat, or I don't go into any gloomy state. If I discover that I've made one or two mistakes, I knock my head and then I move on. That's how simple and that's how easy it is for me. Do you understand me? So you learn from it. Then I ask myself, okay, what happened? Why did you do that? What didn't you consider before making that decisions? And how can you correct yourself when you are faced with this type of choice in the nearest future? See, mistakes are part of the human experience, and I, for one, I want to have all the human experience possible. That means I will have to embrace living as the end in itself, living life as the end in itself. Like, I'm not pursuing something grand or whatever. I am living every single day, and mistakes will happen. Do you understand me? There is nobody that has the manual on how to live this life. So embrace mistakes, because you are learning how to live your life the way you want it to be lived. All right, instead of dwelling on your mistake with regret, you need to view them as valuable lessons. What did you learn from your past mistakes? How have they contributed to your growth? Use these lessons now as stepping stones towards your future self. And also, you need to now identify some patterns. That's very critical. You need to identify some patterns of behaviors around within you, in your life, and around you. Examine recurring patterns in your life. Are there habits or behaviors that have held you back? identify these patterns so that it can help you break free. You'll be able to break free from self-destructive cycles and make positive changes. But if you don't identify these patterns, the cycle continues. And forgive yourself often. All right, forgiveness is going to be a critical part of confronting your past. So forgive yourself for your past mistakes. Forgive yourself for your past shortcomings. You need to know that holding on to guilt, holding on to shame only hinders your progress. Remember that you are a work in progress. All right, many people think, oh, I shouldn't be making this mistake, I'm too old for this. You're not. If you're too old for that mistake, you will not make it. The reason you still made that mistake is because you're not yet old enough, because you've not learned. Do you understand me? So you forgive yourself and learn so that you won't repeat that same mistake. You need to remind yourself constantly that you are a work in progress, all right, and your past doesn't define your future if you don't allow it to be. If you don't allow it to do that, your past doesn't have to define your future. After you've been able to forgive yourself, you need to close that chapter of your life. Seek closure, all right, because sometimes confronting the past means you're seeking closure in unresolved situations or unresolved relationships. Seek closure. This closure can free you from emotional baggages and can open the door to personal growth. Do you understand me? It can open the door to personal growth. So seek closure. All right. And you need to evolve from the past. Once you've confronted your past, it's time for you to focus on evolving from it. Evolution means intentionally working on yourself to become a better person. Intentionally working on becoming a better version of yourself. It's about embracing change. It's about embracing growth. It's about embracing transformation as a whole. And it starts with setting clear intentions. Start by setting clear intentions for your future self. What do you want to achieve, both personally and professionally? Who do you want to become? Do you understand me? Define your values, define your principles, define your purposes, and define the qualities you want to embody. When people say, who is Mike? This is what you want them to define you as. And you need to define yourself, or else people will just define you and they will label you. If you don't clarify the label you want to put on yourself, they will label you. Do you understand me? And then you move towards cultivating a growth mindset, which is the mindset, the belief system that your abilities and your intelligence can be developed. Many people think that the moment they have an ability and an intelligence level, they cannot grow out of it. That is a fixed mindset. A growth mindset believes that abilities and intelligence can be developed through efforts, through continuous learning. And that is exactly what I'm encouraging you to do. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Embrace challenges as opportunities for learning. Be open to new experiences. That is the way to cultivate a growth mindset. Set goals and take actions, all right? Set goals and take actions. Taking consistent action is crucial for your personal evolution. Surrounding yourself with positivity will also play a major role. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping and reshaping your mindset and your belief system. And embracing change as a natural part of life will also help you become an evolved version of you. Be willing to adapt. Let go of what no longer serves you. Embrace new opportunities and change, and know that change is often where growth thrives. Do you understand me? So one thing I want you to go out this week to do is that you need to know that making incremental progress is what this whole work is going to be about. Personal growth, personal evolution are gradual processes, all right? It is about taking small, consistent steps every single day towards your goals. Taking small but consistent steps every single day towards your personal achievement. See, you must not be discouraged by setbacks, all right? You must not be discouraged by some delays. They are all part of the journey. See, unlocking the future version of yourself is a journey that begins with confronting and then evolving from the past version of who you are. It's a part of self-awareness, it's a part of forgiveness, it's a part of intentional growth.